Well, as Jamie was reporting earlier, there are so many areas other than Wuhan in China that are experiencing this human-to-human contact and transfer of the novel coronavirus. And because of that, today, the governor has asked the CDC to expand that screening that's happening right here at SeaTac to include those other provinces in China that have exhibited that transfer, because right now they are only monitoring and screening and taking those temperatures of passengers that are coming from Wuhan. So today he is asking the CDC for more assistance, and he's asking them to expand that testing, and we'll wait to hear what the CDC has to say in return. But right here in Washington, there are hundreds of people that are on this outbreak. Even though we only have one case right now confirmed in the state of Washington, they are ready and waiting for that to spread at any moment. Take a listen.
It takes a lot of people to track down the contacts of anyone who has been contracted this particular disease. So I can say it's all hands on deck.
The good news is the numbers of people who have been monitored in our state has not gone up day over day. So we have those 67 people who had those close contacts with that initial patient. That patient is still in that Everett hospital. Right now, the State Department of Health tells us he is still in satisfactory condition. As far as releasing him from the hospital, though, that they say is a very fluid situation, because they want to make sure they know exactly what he is experiencing and running those blood tests to make sure that when they do release him from the hospital, that he is not going to be contagious and there won't be that transfer. Now, overall, health officials here in our state and different counties telling us there's nothing to worry about. You need to just go about your lives as normal, take those normal precautions, cover your mouth if you're coughing. If you feel ill, stay home. But unfortunately, we've also heard a lot of misinformation spreading in our state, in our country, and especially online. King County Executive Dow Constantine spoke about that today.
Right now, we're seeing some deeply misinformed and hurtful judgments being cast against people of Asian heritage in our community. This mostly surfaces on social media. Now, let's be clear, and I can't believe I have to actually say this out loud, a person's race or nationality has nothing to do with the risk of spreading novel coronavirus to another person. Stigma is not going to help us fight this outbreak, but it will hurt innocent people.
He said the only thing to help the outbreak is sticking to the facts and making sure that you are educated on what is going on here, which is why we're continuing to bring you these reports. Right now, there have been no cases of human-to-human transfer here in Washington of the coronavirus, and that in itself is good news. And we know that hundreds of people are standing by to monitor that situation. In fact, coming up at 5 o'clock, we'll have an inside look at the command center right here in Seattle that's working on this outbreak. For now, live in Seattle, I'm Simone Del Rosario, Q13 News.